On the Odyssey, Odysseus, Athena's champion, is still on the waters from the Trojan War. After the trail of obstacles and setbacks, Odysseus returns home to Ithaca. However, this is not the home he knew. Dozens of men have claimed what is his house, his food, and his wife. He travels disguised as an old man, secretly aided by Athena. After searching, Odysseus reveals himself to his son Telemachus, who aids him in returning to his house. While there, his wife challenges the suitors to string his bow, fire it, and hit a target. Odysseus hits the target and amazes the suitors. Now we resume with the fourth part of the Odyssey. Odysseus lowers his disguise to the suitors. The suitors are in surprise as Odysseus lets an arrow fly, striking Antinous, the lead suitor. The suitors are outraged. They scream things such as, "You killed the best on Ithaca," or "Foul to shoot a man, that was your last shot." Odysseus only laughs. He reveals his cleverness and accuses the suitors as fools as he proceeds to kill the rest of the suitors. Though the suitor Eumachirus tries to negotiate with Odysseus, however, he will not be moved. The suitors retaliate by drawing their weapons and flipping over tables to shield them. However, this will not save them as Athena rallies Odysseus and his allies and the battle is won. After the conflict, Penelope's nurse runs upstairs to share the news that Odysseus had returned. Penelope cannot accept this, however, because Odysseus has been gone for far too long, and she believes it is more likely to be a god than a stranger. Penelope goes to confront Telemachus and Odysseus. Penelope stares there in disbelief. Telemachus, having just accepted his long-lost father, is outraged and shouts, "Cruel mother, do you feel nothing, drawing yourself this apart from father?" At this part of the story, it is obvious that Telemachus is emotionally attached to the father he never knew. Now that he has found him, he has developed loyalty for his father and is willing to confront his loved ones to spread it. Though this helps, Odysseus accepts that his wife is still skeptical of his true identity. Odysseus has longed for his wife and family and is passionate towards them. Though distraught would have made a bad relationship, Odysseus is accepting, patient, and willing to further prove himself. Penelope, however, knows just how to reveal Odysseus. To cover up for all the intense bloodshed, a wedding is held where Penelope is married to the only remaining suitor, Odysseus. This creates the perfect opportunity to dispose of the deceased suitors. It is also the perfect time to test Odysseus. Penelope knows that Odysseus made their home at the base of a tree, and it is where his bed lies. Penelope talks with Odysseus, and as a kind gesture says that she will move his bed from their house into the hall for him. Odysseus becomes angry and confused. He knows that Penelope knows the bed cannot be moved. He shouts to her, "Woman, by heaven, you've strung me now. Who dared to move my bed?" At that moment, Odysseus had fallen for her trap and is now certain that this is her husband. The emotion in the moment is real, as lovers, having been separated as though thought dead for decades, finally reunite. This is the moment similar to the popular videos where American men and women in service return home from the dangers of war to see their families. We all love someone in our life, so all people can relate to this moment. Now at this time, the chapter closes and our story ends, leaving everyone to live happily ever after, except his crew, the suitors, and the dog. But anyways, the end.